Okay. Okay. So today we have to study EMF, terminal voltage, internal resistance, all such things we have to study. What is EMF of a cell? Cell, here a cell is shown here. Cell is a battery here. See, positive and negative of a battery is shown here. The battery that we use in torches and all. And when we here a bulb is also connected here. When you purchase a battery, on that it will be written, for example, 1.5 volt. It is written on that. And that is actually the EMF, electromotive force. Actually, according to the word electromotive force, but actually it is not a force. It is the energy actually, voltage. That means potential difference. But V by Q, that is volt per charge, that is actually energy. W by Q, that is energy. That is W by Q, work done per unit charge. That is actually the potential difference V. Okay. So when we purchase a battery, that voltage is written on it. For example, 9 volt, if it is written, that means that is actually the EMF of the cell. So at that time, it is not, we are not at all connecting it to the bulb. Whatever voltage is shown by the cell, whatever voltage is shown in that cell, that is the EMF of the cell. But when you connect it to a bulb, see, now it is connected to a bulb and bulb glows. So at that time, this bulb is drawing some current from it. Okay, bulb is drawing some current from it. You can see here that is voice.
But what would happen if I were to connect another bulb in parallel to this circuit? What would happen? Well, if you do that, you'll find that the bulbs will become dimmer. If you attach one more bulb in parallel, it'll become even dimmer. And this is something that you may have experienced if you have inverters at home. When the power goes off and your house is running on inverter, you might have seen that as you switch on more and more tube lights, the brightness decreases. But why is this happening? Or what does it mean?
It's a voice clear only.
Clear out. Okay, I will explain. Okay. So here, what the experiment says is, first we connect a bulb with this battery. One battery, one bulb. Okay. And what? Anyone waiting?
Place admin.
Who is waiting? But it is not showing the list, children. When it shows, I will admit. Okay. So here, first he connected one bulb. Then it was very bright. Light was very bright. Then connected another bulb in parallel. Then it dimmed. Dim light is shown by both. Then when a third bulb is connected in parallel, what happened? Again, the brightness decreased. Again, it become dimmer and dimmer like that. So, what is the reason for that? Why it becomes dimmer and dimmer when we connect more and bulb parallel to it? So something is happening here. That means when we connect resistances in parallel, we know the effective resistance increase or decrease, children, when resistance connected in parallel, effective resistance increase or decrease? Resistance ആരെ ഇൻക്രീസ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞത് ഇൻക്രീസ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ ആരെങ്കിലും it's actually decreasing. Okay. Resistance in parallel decrease. Okay. So it draw more current from it. So what happened? When resistances are connected in parallel, it is drawing more current from it. Okay. So voltage is dropping. Current is more, then voltage is found to be dropping. That is a very important factor. When we connect more and more appliances or more and more bulbs in parallel, what has happened? It will draw more current. Why it draw more current? Resistance is less, effective resistance is reduced, so it draw more current. And at that time, what happened to voltage? Voltage is reduced. So more current is drawn, but voltage is found to be reduced. Understand? That is what happened, and we can see the explanation for that. Okay, children, you just listen. I will
As
explain.
I start attaching more,
I want to see the picture. Okay.
I hope you agree that more current starts getting drawn from the battery. Does that make sense? Because every bulb will start drawing current. So the thing that's happening as I attach more bulbs in parallel, why does that happen? To answer this question, we need to understand exactly what EMF terminal voltage and internal resistance are. So let's look at just one battery and a bulb. So let me get rid of this. And let's bring in just, in doing so, while the battery,
See, listen here. Okay, I told you when more current is drawn, the voltage is dropping. That is what we have said. And here again, we are considering one bulb is connected here. What is happening here? Why the voltage drop? Let us see the reason for that. So here, when, for example, suppose charge, see, we know electron should flow through the circuit, and then only bulb glows. Current should flow in the circuit. Current should flow in the circuit, then only bulb glows. So these are the connecting wires used, and there is a potential difference due to the chemicals. Due to the chemical reaction taking place inside the cell, one end of one electrode is becoming positive, other electrode is becoming negative. Have you studied cells in chemistry, children? Voltaic cell, Daniel cell, Planck cell. Have you studied chemical cells? I think yes. What is your answer? No?
Last year.
Last year.
Last year.
Last year you studied, no? Okay. Due to the chemical reaction, electrodes are becoming at a different potential. One become positive, other become negative. Do you know that? Don't know? Positive electrode, negative electrode studied? Electrolyte. Why children not answering? Nana Prakasham?
Yes.
In a cell, which are the important part? Important part, tell. Important parts of a cell.
Electrolyte, cathode and anode.
Cathode and anode, like that you have studied. Cathode is having which charge?
Positive.
Positive charge, you study. But that thing, you know, that's some difference in physics. Okay. Here we call anode as positive and cathode negative. Okay. Here we so no need to get that differentiation. So let us study. This is positive and positive terminal, and this is negative terminal. Due to the chemical reaction, one electrode become positive, other electrode become negative. Okay, let us study like that. Okay. One electrode is positive, cathode anode you discuss in chemistry. So here one electrode is positive, another electrode is negative. Okay. And then in order to move a charge, see, actually electrons are moving from negative to positive.
Excuse me, teacher.
Tell.
Excuse me, teacher.
What happened?
Cathode is negative anyway. Cation is positive.
Anode is what you have studied in chemistry. Chemistry I am not.
Cathode is negative.
Okay, then it's okay. Then somebody told negative, I don't know. Okay.
Cathode is negative and cation is positive.
Cation is positive. Okay. Cathode is negative. Okay.
Yes.
Very good. So then no problem. Okay. This is anode, this is cathode. Cathode is negative, anode is positive. Okay, then it's okay. And here, due to the chemical reaction, it is getting that potential difference. 9 volt. For example, this battery is having an EMF of 9 volt. And EMF means electromotive force. It is not at all a force. First you should know. It is not at all a force. It is actually the voltage of the cell. Voltage, potential difference. When no current is drawn from it, whatever voltage the battery is showing, without connecting the bulb, what is the voltage shown by the battery? That is the EMF of the cell. But you know, when we connect a battery, what is happening? What is the purpose of this? This is the source of current, source of EMF, battery. So here work is done by this battery to move the charge across this wire. So here, for example, I am talking about a positive charge. A positive charge will be repelled by this positive terminal, and positive charge, it will be repelled and it will be attracted by the negative terminal of the battery. Suppose when it reach here, again it has to move to the other end through the electrolyte. Through the electrolyte, this charge has to move, and this electrolyte will offer some resistance to the flow of these charges. The flow, some resistance it offers. That is actually the internal resistance of the cell. So, in order to move this charge through the cell, see, positive charge is to be moved towards the positive terminal. So, there will be repulsion, and the battery is doing that work to move the charge to the positive charge to this terminal, and then it passes through this. Okay, like that. So the work is done by the battery or the chemicals, the electrolyte, or all the reaction taking place. So the charge is to be moved inside. So when work is done by the battery to move the charge from this end to this end. Okay, work is done by the battery, and that work done, see that there is an opposition to the motion of the charge, and that is the reason for the internal resistance of the cell. So for example, when aeroplane moves in air, even though it is moving in air, when it moves with a very high speed, what happens? Heat increases. It will be heated. In some cases, you might have heard of news like that aeroplane that burnt due to the heat produced by the friction and all. We might have heard news like that. Just like that, when the charges move in this electrolyte, heat will be produced. Heat is produced here, and that heat is dissipated, simply wasted. That is waste heat. Because why this heat produced? That is moving, then the electrons and electrolytes are offering some resistance to its motion. So heat energy is produced, and the energy is dissipated. Actually, here in order to move the charge from this end to this end, 9 volt, 9 joule per coulomb. Joule per coulomb is volt. Joule per coulomb is volt. 9 joules of coulomb of energy is when a charge reach here, it is having that much energy. 9 joule per coulomb energy is there. But due to the energy dissipation, energy wastage as heat energy, it will not have that much energy. It will sometimes having 5 joules of 5 joule per coulomb energy. This charge, about one charge we are discussing, when actually that when one charge move from this end to this end, it will have 9 joule per coulomb energy. But due to the electrolyte and electrode, what that happens when we connect it to the bulb, electrons has to move, or the charges has to move across this wire. Then only the bulb will be heated, that filament will be heated, and that will be changed into light and heat energy. So here charge is to be moved inside the cell, and cell offers some resistance. Cell means electrolyte, electrodes, ions in the electrolyte, all offer some resistance to the flow of these charges. Understand? And battery has to do some work. So that energy is wasted as heat energy. So instead of 9 joule per coulomb of energy, the charge when it reaches will not have the same value of energy. It will be sometimes reduced. Some energy is reduced. Charges that, and for example, instead of 9 volt, that will be having only, for example, 6 volt, like that. Some energy is wasted as heat energy, and that is because the opposition offered by the cell, electrolyte, electrode, etc. is offering some resistance to the motion of these charges. Because of that, the energy is reduced, and sometimes instead of 9 volt, we always get a voltage less than that. So now, for example, it is 5, suppose it is showing 5 volt. 4 volt of energy is wasted here in this moving through this cell. So whatever voltage now it shows, when we connect a battery, it is drawing current from this. If this resistor is connected, that resistor will draw current from this. So When it draw current, what is happening? The voltage is EMF is 9 volt, but when it draws current, it shows another voltage. For example, when you connect a voltmeter here across this bulb, you connect a voltmeter, then we will get the terminal potential difference. We connect a voltmeter here. Actually, before it was 9 volt. Now, when one bulb is connected, it will not show 9 volt. You just, in order to prove that, you just connect a voltmeter here and measure the voltage. In parallel connection, voltage remains same, battery voltage, the voltage across the bulb and the voltage across the voltmeter, that will be same reading. In parallel connection, voltage remains same. So when you connect a voltmeter here, it will shows another reading, not showing 9 volt. It will be a reduced value, for example 6 volt, 5 volt, like that. That depends upon the internal resistance of the cell. Now whatever voltage it shows, that is the terminal voltage. Understand? So before connecting the bulb, whatever voltage this battery shows, the cell shows, that is the EMF of the cell. That is, when no current is drawn from the cell, what is the potential difference between the two terminals of the cell? That is EMF of the cell. So what is EMF, children? EMF is the voltage or potential difference between the two terminals of the cell when no current is drawn from it. Simply you take a battery and measure its voltage. That is EMF of the cell. But what is terminal potential difference? When you connect a bulb, what happens? It draws current. Current begins to flow through that. We tell the bulb is drawing current from it, from the battery. Bulb draws current from the battery. That time what happened? The charge has to move through the cell, through the wires. It has to be moved. The work is done by the cell, by the battery. Work is done by it, and while moving through the cell is offering some internal resistance, and because of that, energy is reduced, or potential energy per coulomb is reduced. That volt is reduced, and that voltage is known as terminal potential difference. Okay, so what is internal resistance then? It is the resistance offered by the electrolyte, electrodes to the motion of charges through the cell. Depends upon the distance between the electrons, depends upon area of the electrode, depends upon concentration of the electrolyte, all such factors that depends. Internal resistance, that you will study in detail. Internal resistance depends upon all these factors. Internal resistance of a cell. So I will ask you a question, which is greater, EMF or terminal potential difference? Dibangsha, which is greater, EMF of the cell or terminal potential difference? Dibangsha, which is greater, EMF of the cell or terminal potential difference of the cell? Which is greater?
EMF cell alle.
EMF. Why the voltage reduces? Dibangsha, why terminal voltage is less than the EMF? What is the reason for that? Can you tell? Try.
Sir, no idea.
No idea? Okay. Then I'll ask to another person whether they got it or not. Give them. Why the voltage is reduced? Why the energy per coulomb is reduced? Instead of 9, we are getting 7, for example. What is the reason? Give them. Gautam is not answering. Okay, I'll ask to another one.
Yes, ma'am.
Gautam, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
You answer why the voltage
Can you
reduces.
repeat the question? Can you repeat the question?
Okay, you see, EMF of the cell is 9 volt, 9 joule per coulomb. Okay.
Yes.
When it moved, see, when we connect a bulb, the voltage is found to be less than this value, EMF. That is the terminal voltage. Why it reduces? That's the question. Why the voltage is found to be less when we connect a bulb? That's the question. Can you tell?
Wait.
Uh,
Because of resistance?
Low.
Internal resistance.
Due to the?
internal resistance.
Due to the internal resistance of the cell, correct answer. So cell is offering some resistance to the motion of the charge. Inside also the charge has to move. So the cell, electrolyte, electrodes, etc. That is the offering some resistance to the motion of the charge inside. So the Dibangsha, what is the reason? Dibangsha, due to the Dibangsha is not answering. Due to the
Hello, ma'am.
Dibangsha, what is the reason? Why the voltage reduces? Terminal voltage is less than EMF. Why? What is the reason? Just now Gautam answered it is due to
Decrease in the resistance.
decrease of. Due to the
Internal resistance.
resistance, due to the internal resistance of the cell. See, the charge has to move through the cell, but the ions, the electrolytes, all are exerting some opposing force to it, to its motion. Collision will take place, and because of its motion is always opposed. That is that internal resistance offered by the cell. Some heat energy is lost while moving through this cell. Energy is lost as heat energy. We know when a vehicle move through air, you might have heard even metal parts of the vehicle, when it moves very fast, that becomes heated. So they might have seen some metal chain and all hanging from that petrol tanker and all. Some iron or some metal chains are hanging to the ground, so that if any charge created, that will flow to the earth due to the heat that may take place. Charging of these metal parts may take place like that. So when a body move faster, heat effect produced will be more. So more energy is dissipated here. More energy is dissipated. So when it reach here, energy of the charge becomes very, very less. When it, after passing through the cell, energy becomes less. And energy per coulomb ആണ് കേട്ടോ. Energy per coulomb എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ volt ആണ്. Energy per coulomb, joule per coulomb. So that is voltage is reduced when it reaches here. When we connect a bulb, when current is drawn from it. When current is drawn from the cell, the voltage is found to be less. That voltage is known as terminal voltage. And it is due to the internal resistance of the cell. Okay. And some example is given, just like you can see one example here. Here, a person, a small child, it is taken from the ground level and it is kept here on the slide, and he is sliding. So he is some person who's doing that work. His father, for example, his father is taking him up and keeping on the slide, and he slide down. So the work is done by this person. Similarly, the charge is moved along this conductor with the help of this battery. Battery is doing that work. Here, that his father is doing that work. That means he is giving energy. Potential energy is increased when he lift this boy and keep here. His potential energy is increased, and that is converted into kinetic energy. Understand? Just like that, here the battery is doing that work, pulling the charge to this other end. Battery is doing that work, and then it moves along this. That pulling and so that work is done by the battery here, moving the charge, and this is an example for that. Okay. So here a potential, when bulb is connected, the voltage, that voltage is known as terminal voltage. So what difference you may say, what is the difference between EMF and potential difference? EMF is the potential difference when no current is drawn from it. No current is drawn from it. When what is terminal voltage? It is the potential difference in potential when current is drawn from it. Understand? So there is a relation connecting this EMF and terminal potential difference, children. So why this? Did you understand why the voltage of 3 bulbs, when 3 bulbs are connected in parallel, why the voltage drops? Did you understand that? Why the voltage drop much? Here, that is the reason. More current is drawn. When 3 bulbs are connected in parallel, more current is drawn. Why? Resistance is reduced. Resistance is reduced. So more current is drawn. When more current is drawn means this is faster in this. So more energy is lost. The charge has to move faster, more current is drawn. Charge has to move faster. So what happened? Voltage drop. So that is the reason. So see, children, when more current is drawn from it, the potential, that means the terminal voltage again decreases because more heating effect is produced. Energy is dissipated, wasted as heat energy. So there is a relation connecting EMF E, voltage V. Eh?
Teacher, is this why voltage fluctuations happens in our home?
When we connect that in a inverter, it is like that. See, only in parallel connection that happens. Clear? But suddenly some changes you can see when you switch on the geyser or heater like that, the voltage dims. Isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. One example I will show you. See heating effect produced. You can see.
When burning,
And,
because of the high speed, the heat generator is so high they almost start burning. But that doesn't happen for an airplane. Why? Because they're going very slowly. So when you go faster through any medium, the medium is the same, it's the same air. But when you go faster through it, the heat generated is more. So the same idea is applicable here as well. As the charge moves faster through this battery, more heat gets generated. Maybe this time, not 2, maybe, I don't know, maybe say 5 joules per coulomb is dissipated as heat. Voltage across the resistor.
okay, we can derive the relation now. Terminal voltage Vt equal to E minus heat energy produced per coulomb. Heat energy generated. See, the resistance is shown here, internal resistance, and heat energy, heat is released. Heat is released. Because of that, the voltage is reduced. So EMF is equal to, we got the relation now. EMF is, see, terminal voltage is equal to EMF.
Think about it. Whenever a
EMF
current goes through the resistor, we say there is a voltage drop.
Terminal voltage is equal to EMF minus a value. That means heat per coulomb. Joule per coulomb. That is the voltage. And that voltage means voltage across the internal resistance. Well, according to Ohm's law, what is V? V equal to?
Potential.
IR, I into R. Here, small r is the resistance. Internal resistance we always denote with the letter small r. Small r is the resistance, small r. See, small r is the internal resistance of the cell. I is the current flowing, I is the current flowing. Here, how will you measure current in the circuit? How will you measure current in a circuit, children? Which instrument?
Voltmeter.
Ammeter or voltmeter?
Meter.
Ammeter is used. Okay. So when I say I ampere current, that means I have connected an ammeter here and measured the value. Understand? So I is the current flowing through this. A bulb is connected. EMF of the cell we know 9 volt, and due to the internal resistance, its voltage is reduced to, for example, 4 volt. Terminal voltage. This is the terminal voltage, and it is due to the internal resistance of the cell, and voltage dropped inside this cell, inside across this resistor. See, 9 volt is the EMF of the cell. 4 volt is the terminal voltage found. When we connect a voltmeter here, it shows 4 volt. So how much energy is lost? 9 minus 4. 5 volt is lost across this resistor. And that means voltage across the resistor, how much? I into small r. I into small r. According to Ohm's law, what is the voltage across this resistor internal resistance? Voltage V equal to IR. So what is the voltage internal resistance? I into tell I into R is small r is the resistance of the cell. Now internal resistance we calculated small r. What is the voltage dropped? Dropped means voltage is dropped. What is the voltage drop across the cell? Tell children what is the equation? I into R. I is the current flowing through the cell. R is the internal resistance. So voltage dropped across this resistor is I into R. That is the voltage drop across the resistor. Voltage drop across the resistor. So that relation we have tried, heat per coulomb, that is the voltage dropped across the resistor I into R. That is the formula now. V equal to E minus IR. E minus IR. See, this is the formula. Where terminal voltage, net energy gained per coulomb, terminal voltage. Now, while passing through the cell, the energy gained, net energy gained per coulomb, or the voltage. We can tell voltage. Voltage is equal to energy transferred. That is the electromotive force, EMF. Energy actually transferred by the cell is 9 volt. That is EMF of the cell minus the heat per coulomb. That is I into R. Voltage drop across the internal resistance. So now I will ask question, children. Now whether you understood or not, that I have to. And now I have given some values also. I'll ask you. So in this example, what is the EMF of the cell? Gramya, what is the EMF of the cell? Gramya. Gramya. What is the EMF of the cell? Gramya is not answering. Harunisa, what is the EMF of the cell?
9 volt.
Okay, 9 volt. Okay. And after passing through the cell, the voltage is reduced. What is the reason for that? I will ask to Abhinav. Why the voltage is reduced? Abhinav? Abhinav. Please tell Abhinav. Why the voltage is reduced when passed? This is very basic thing, you know. If you don't know this, you will not understand the coming part. Why the voltage reduced? Adityan, can you tell? Adityan? Yeah. Aisha, why the voltage reduced passing through the cell? When we connect a battery, voltage is found to be less. Aisha, why? Basil? കുറച്ച് പേരുണ്ട്, 3-4 പേരുണ്ട് ശ്രദ്ധിക്കുന്നവർ. അവരോട് ചോദിച്ചാൽ ആൻസർ കിട്ടുമെന്ന് എനിക്കറിയാം, പക്ഷെ മറ്റവരെ അറിയുമെന്ന് അറിയണ്ടേ. എം.എ. മുഹമ്മദ് ആദിൽ, why the voltage reduces? Initially 9 volt was the voltage. When we connect a bulb, the voltage shown by the battery is not 9, it is less. What is the reason? M.A. മുഹമ്മദ് ആദിൽ ഒന്നും വേണ്ട. മുഹമ്മദ് ആദിൽ ഉണ്ടോ? മുഹമ്മദ് ആദിൽ വെറുതെ വന്നിരിക്കുകയാണ്. പറ മുഹമ്മദ് ആദിൽ പറ. Why the voltage drops? Due to the internal resistance voltage drop. How much voltage drop across the small r? According to Ohm's law. What is the voltage drop across small r resistance?
9 in 7 I. 2 volt.
അല്ല, ഞാൻ എക്സാമ്പിൾ പറയണ്ട, ഇക്വേഷൻ വെച്ച് പറഞ്ഞാൽ മതി. I is the current flowing and R is the internal resistance. What is the voltage drop across this internal resistance?
EMF minus IR.
Terminal voltage. അതല്ല ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ശ്രദ്ധിച്ച് കേൾക്കാം. I is the current flowing through this circuit. Small r is the internal resistance. So what is the voltage drop across this small r resistance? അതാണ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. What is the voltage drop across this resistor? ഇവിടെ കിട്ടുന്ന വോൾട്ടേജ് അല്ല ടീച്ചർ ചോദിക്കുന്നത്. ഇതിൽ ഡ്രോപ്പ് ആയിട്ടുള്ളത് ഇത് കാരണമാണ് 9 എന്നുള്ളത് 7 ആയത്, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ 9 എന്നുള്ളത് 4 ആവാൻ കാരണം. Because of the drop in voltage here. How much voltage is dropped here? That is the question. Can you tell? Equation പറഞ്ഞാൽ മതി. I current ആണ്, R internal resistance ആണ്. What is the voltage drop? According to Ohm's law, what is the equation studied for the voltage?
Ohm's not equal.
Ohm's law, according to Ohm's law, what is the voltage? V equal to? IR. അപ്പോൾ അതല്ല ഇവിടെ സംഭവിക്കുക. I is the current flowing, R is the internal resistance. What is the voltage drop? What is the voltage drop across the cell? Oh,
IR.
I into R, that's the question. So E minus I into R will be what we are getting here, this charge. When it comes out, it will be having that much voltage. That means potential difference will be that much only. So energy will be, for example, 7 joule per coulomb, 7 volt. Okay. So, so now we got the relation EMF minus I into R, potential drop across the cell. That is the terminal potential difference. So we got the very important relation. Terminal voltage V is VT, terminal voltage VT, or V, you can simply write V, is equal to EMF minus IR. Now, what is the difference between EMF and terminal voltage? Adilakshmi, what is the difference between EMF and what is the difference between EMF and terminal voltage? EMF is the potential difference between the two terminals of the cell. Up to that I will tell, then you have to complete. EMF is the potential difference between two terminals of the cell when completed. Adilakshmi. Adilakshmi. No answer. Mekha KP, complete that sentence. Mekha. Midun, can you complete? EMF is the potential difference between the two terminals of the cell when? No, Raksha. Mitra, can you complete? Mitra.
Yes, teacher.
EMF is the potential difference between the two terminals of the cell when? When
The current is not drawn.
very good. When no current is drawn from the cell. EMF is the potential difference between the two terminals of the cell when no current is drawn from it. But terminal potential difference is the potential difference between the two terminals of the cell when I will ask to Nivedita. Terminal potential difference is the potential difference between the two terminals of the cell when? Complete the sentence. Nivedita. Then? Pranav. Neeraj. Rituparna. No answer. Sagar. Srirag. Riya. എന്തിനാണ് ഇതൊക്കെ പറയുന്നത്? തമന്ന ഷാജു. തമന്ന വിലുരാജ്. ഒരാളും ഇല്ല. എല്ലാവരും വിളിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞു. കൃഷ്ണപ്രഭ, ടെൽ. EMF, the terminal potential difference is the difference in potential between the two terminals of the cell when?
Current is drawn.
Current is drawn from the cell. അത്രയ്ക്കേ പറയാനുള്ളൂ. അതുപോലും പറയാണ്ട് വെറുതെ അങ്ങനെ ഇരിക്കുകയാണ്. ഇത് ഓൺ ചെയ്ത് ലിഫ്റ്റിൽ അത് കുത്തിവെച്ച് ഇങ്ങനെ ഇരിക്കുകയാണ്, ഒന്നും ശ്രദ്ധിക്കാണ്ട്. ഉച്ചവരല്ലേ ഇരിക്കണ്ടു, അത് മര്യാദയ്ക്ക് ശ്രദ്ധിച്ചിരുന്നൂടെ ക്ലാസ്സിൽ? So what is the relation between EMF, terminal voltage and internal resistance? Rituparna, what is the relation? Rituparna? ഇവരൊന്നും അവിടെ ഇല്ലയെന്നാണ് എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നത്. അത് ഓൺ ചെയ്ത് വെച്ച് എല്ലാം ചെയ്യണ്ടാവും അതന്നെ. Srirag, what is the relation between terminal voltage, EMF and internal resistance? അതും പറയില്ല. സാഗർ, what is the relation? Jnanapragasham, what is the relation?
VT is equal to E minus IR.
IR, okay. What is small r there?
There is the heat or coulomb produced in that.
What is small r? Small r. What is small r? That is the question. What is small r?
The resistance.
Which resistance?
The cell's resistance.
What is the name for that? Cell's resistance. What's the name for that? Internal resistance.
Internal resistance. Sorry.
You have to
That
tell
is
that.
something
Okay, internal resistance of the cell. Okay. I think those who listened, I think understood. Others, I can't do anything. Those who listen. So here we got the relation connecting terminal voltage EMF and the internal resistance of the cell. Okay. What is the reason for internal resistance? What is the reason for internal resistance? This is because the electrolytes, electrodes, etc. will offer some resistance to the motion of charge through the electrolyte. So that is the reason for the internal resistance. Okay. Okay. Then what all things you have to study? You can see it is explained here. Internal resistance of a cell, it depends upon nature of the electrolyte, directly proportional to concentration, inversely proportional to temperature, directly proportional to distance between the electrodes, inversely proportional to common area of the electrodes immersed in it. Okay, that is internal resistance. Definition is also given, and the difference between EMF and terminal potential difference is also given. First definition, I told you EMF is the potential difference when no current is drawn from it. In the open circuit means no current is drawn from it. So potential difference or terminal potential difference is the potential difference between the two terminals of the cell in a closed circuit. That means current is drawn from it. Closed circuit, current is drawn from it. EMF is the cause of this current, but potential difference is the effect produced by this EMF. Due to the EMF, is current is flowing, and potential difference is created with that. Potential difference is the effect. EMF is the cause. EMF is larger than potential difference across any circuit. Potential difference is always less than the EMF, except during charging of a cell. Charging of a cell will be E plus IR. It will be, equation will be E plus IR during charging. When current is drawn, V equal to E minus.